Welcome back to Movies TV, and we're definitely Manchester United mad here. We don't do many videos about Manchester United because we don't have many Manchester United fans following the channel. Well, there's one Man United fan here, and that's me. And if we get a huge following from the Manchester United videos I do on this channel, then I will get someone separately to present Manchester United content. Because as much as I love United, my footballing knowledge isn't very good, and I'm very, very honest about that. I'm a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. Every club he's gone to, he's been fantastic. He's been at Manchester United twice. In his peak, he was sensational, won trophies, stayed with us an extra season. That was very, very good of him, although it was disappointing against Barcelona in that final. Was it at Wembley? Told you my knowledge isn't great. But he came back and played well again. But he is 37 years old, and we have to understand that. But his form was never the issue. Last season, although he played very, very well, there were issues at Manchester United. Of course there were. We had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a really, really terrible manager who was a one-trick pony that I nicknamed the accidental manager because he was a fucking accident. Anything good he did was an accident. There was no team discipline. And we're hearing it from the players now. Oh my God, Erik ten Hag is not going to allow us to drink on a week of match days and we've got to turn up on time. This is elementary fucking discipline. Imagine how indisciplined of a manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was. And then they got Ralph Rangnick, who decided to come in a bit like a Dr. Gregory House and say, well, you're all shit. And he stood there in presser saying, I'm going to bring in 10 fucking players. In other words, this team is so shit, I'm bringing in a new team. You don't do that. How are you supposed to motivate players whose confidence is down on the fucking floor? So everyone kind of celebrates Ralph Rangnick, but I say the way he went about things was fucking terrible. And so all the players should be ashamed of themselves last year, and there was talk of Maguire and Ronaldo not getting along, and a lot of the team not getting along with Cristiano Ronaldo. He apparently was a little bit of a dictator. He didn't like the unprofessionalism, and I understand that, but there's ways and means. So clearly there was a problem with team discipline last year, as we saw on the pitch. It was so blatantly obvious, and the players were probably fighting with each other. And Ronaldo was a huge part of the bad team spirit at this club. So anyway, we move past that. And I'm not one of these people who wants to keep on going on about last season and the Glazers and this. I believe the Glazers will sell the club within the next 18 months. That's the information I'm getting about what they want to do. Michael Knighton, also a freaking legend. Don't mock the man. He's trying harder than anyone to try and get those people out of our club. But we come to this summer. You know, we're all hopeful because Eric's in and he's doing a good job, and he's already bought 3 really good players, no matter what the elite people and talkers and influencers are saying. You know, we've bought 3 really good players and there's more on their way. But all of a sudden, Ronaldo is refusing to play for Manchester United. That's what he's doing. The man is on strike. He's refusing to play for us. Let's call it what it is. It's really funny when I see all these Manchester United content creators. Yeah, I say it the way it is, they tell you. But they don't tell you the way it is. Oh, you'll get some of them say, I knew this was happening. I predicted this. But you're not being direct with us, because you're worried about your follow count. The truth is, Cristiano Ronaldo is refusing to play for Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo is on strike. But why? Well, at first we were told by Romano it's because of the club's lack of ambition. I call bullshit. There's no one more ambitious right now at Manchester United than Erik ten Hag. He's a really ambitious guy. We've seen him on the training pitch. We saw him screaming at the players in the friendly the other day. He's ambitious And as he says, he's looking to get the right players in Manchester United, not just any players. Because to fans, it's just spend lots of money and bring them in. But then when we spend lots of money, fans complain that we're overspending and we're being conned by other clubs. You can't fucking win, can you? So I don't believe that Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Manchester United because of a lack of ambition or that the club's changed so deeply since he was last here. Clearly, Cristiano Ronaldo wants to be captain. I think this is one of the issues. I don't think Eric wanted to give him the captaincy. Why is that? Because I don't think Eric wanted to make him an automatic first-team starter every week. I also feel that his playing role at the club would have been reduced. We've been hearing for months now that Eric is looking for a forward. They are still looking for a striker, and I believe we will bring one in. I believe Ronaldo isn't happy about this. And then there's the other thing, that he wants Champions League football, something he's been well aware of, a long part of during the season was active. We all knew, including Cristiano, that we wouldn't qualify for the Champions League. It was very factual. So, as much as I love Cristiano, I'm not happy with Cristiano, by the way. As a player, he's fantastic, right? And I know people say he can't play in the high press, because the high press basically means you have to defend as a team and attack as a team. He is 37 years old. He's amazingly fit for his age. He's got a great peak fitness. But you do see him at the end of games really, blowing his breath out. He is knackered. He really has to make the effort. He clearly can't play the way Eric or most modern day managers would want him to. And here's the evidence. Since he's gone on strike and refused to play for Manchester United, because as I say, I'm calling it as it is, he has basically been like a hooker, going out and offering any amount of money, to get customers. In other words, he's begging to top tier clubs that have qualified for the Champions League for next season, begging them to come in. Oh, I'll take a pay cut. I'll do anything you want, sir. Please take me on. Because all that matters to Cristiano is his legacy. It was a bit like Sir Alex Ferguson in his last season. He didn't really care about regenerating the squad and the team and bringing in youth. That's why the squad became older than it did before. When he was staying as manager, he regenerated the ages of the team and the squad. In his final season, fuck it, let's bring in Van Persie, let's just win this league and get my legacy. Nothing wrong with that. Sir Alex was amazing. He made dreams come true. I love him, and I always will. I'm just making a point. Cristiano just cares about his legacy. So Manchester United last summer were the only club willing to get him out of Juventus. No one else was willing to pay a 36, 37-year-old player that money, because his wages, no matter how iconic and good he is, are fucking ridiculous, and they're greedy. It's as simple as that. And Manchester United, did him a big favour there because no one else wanted him. Now, I understand why United bought him. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can sell shirts. You scratch my back, we'll scratch yours. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Now, nobody wants to buy Cristiano Ronaldo. No one wants Cristiano Ronaldo because he's 37 years old and everyone is playing fucking high press, and Cristiano Ronaldo can't do that. Cristiano Ronaldo wants stipulations that he plays every single game. No one's going to give him that. Basically, Cristiano Ronaldo has to come to the realization that he can't just say, yes, I'm the man. I want everything to go through me. That's not going to happen. And if he decides to stay through lack of options, and that's the only reason he's going to stay with us, and it looks like he's got no fucking choice, we'll have to wait and see. Personally, I'd like him to go now, because once you make it obvious that you don't want to play for my club, and I understand there are issues within my club, the owners, what happened with the players last year, and by the way, my opinions changed, by the way, on a lot of things. I was blaming the players last season, but now I don't. I blame Solskjaer for the lack of discipline and lack of direction and lack of a plan B in playing style. I blame Ralph Ragnick for being a bit of an arsehole, if you ask me. You're crap, I'm bringing in 10 players. As I said earlier, that's not the way to motivate a team. Look at Eric, right? He's firm, he's a disciplinarian, but he's fair. Just listen to the way the Ajax players talk about him. They ooze about the man. He probably screamed at them, disciplined them, but he showed them love as well. This is the kind of thing Sir Alex Ferguson did, Klopp do, Pep do. People like Eric Ten Hag, Klopp and Pep are new age managers. They're not managers, they're coaches. These guys are coaches more than managers. And this is the way the game has gone. And I like the way the game has gone. So Manchester United doesn't belong to Cristiano Ronaldo as much as I love him. So it's quite easy for me, Cristiano. I love you, I respect you, and I admire you. But your only option now is the MLS. It's not peak European Champions, UEFA Champions League football. That's not going to happen for you unless you get extremely lucky, and it's not. So you either play for us and accept the fact that you won't be captain, you won't be playing every game, or please find the way out of the club. Now, on other Manchester United topic, it's the Frankie de Jong situation, which sees no ending. I am bored of Manchester United Twitter. He's coming, he's not coming, he doesn't want to come. It's the money that he's owed by Barcelona. Barcelona are in huge financial crisis. They're in a meltdown. And any insistence today that they don't need to sell de Jong is ridiculous. They do, but they won't pay him what they owe him. But there's going to come a moment when they're going to have to do something. For me personally, and other United fans won't agree, let's get this fucking done. If he truly wants to come to us, and if he's another that we have to fucking beg like Ronaldo, fuck off. Don't come to our club. But if he wants to come, but he wants what's owing to him, which is quite right too, no matter how wealthy he is, then to get this across the line, Man United should just pay the extra. Otherwise, the manager who's insisting that this is his plan A, plan B and plan C needs to walk away from it. And that's my opinion. This has been Movies TV, and certainly we are Manchester United mad. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this beautiful perfection. And if you're a Man United fan, please subscribe. And the more you subscribe and the more you tell me you're Man United fans watching this channel, the more Manchester United content we will do. Until I see you again on my next video. Goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.